Well, Richie, thanks for joining us. Congratulations. Still top of the league. Is it fair to say still not playing at your complete best?
I just said that I'm not going to have a moment up and you've asked me a question. So we'll start this interview again.
OK, let's start with reflecting top of the table. It's a good place to be.
No, listen, I've been there as a player when people expect you to win. Sorry. And the start was a dream start. We could have been probably 2 or 3 up. And then we give a goal away, which, on transition we were a little bit poor today. But some of our attacking play, some of our football was exciting. We scored 4. We could have scored a lot of goals. But on transition, they were really patient. They stayed in the game all the time and never give in. But and to be honest, he was pretty good on transition. So on transition, they could have scored 3 or 4. But some of our play today was exciting, very exciting.
And before that equaliser from Hartlepool, should you have had a penalty?
Well, I think the referee was poor. That leaving the little ones, I think it should have been a penalty and it's a sending off because he's got no intention of going to the ball. He just took Paul Smith out, and then for Idris, he's tried to poke it round him. He scooped his hand round and scooped the ball back for his teammate, and then within 5 or 6 seconds we got a penalty away. So. I'm not going to moan at officials because it is a difficult job, but yeah, we had a couple of things go against us in terms of decisions, but yeah, we responded well from that. And in the end, the last 6 or 7 minutes, and we need to get better at that. Just bopping a ball about, but not in the same space. When you suck people in, you switch the play, it drains them, it can tire them out, and obviously they get a little bit disheartened as well. So I think from probably minute 60 to 70, we're trying to do that, but we're playing in the same spaces. We're not asking them any questions. But again, I thought if you go through the team today with so many really good performances.
There certainly was, over recent years, Leyton Orient has struggled taking penalties, but there's no problems for George Moncur.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his mojo. He looks good in training when you watch him. I still think there's more to come, his fitness. To be fair, him and Theo had a late fitness test today. He was both struggling with a calf. So they've come through it well. Hence, as soon as we got the 4th goal, both of them lads come off. But then the squad is good. Jordan Brown comes on, gives us assurance. Craig Clay comes on, and Harry's coming on and putting a shift as well. Charlie Kelman was excellent. Rob Hunt again, every single decision he's making right. Idris Pratt's in the middle of the park. There's so many really, really good performances. The back 4 and Vics will be disappointed because the goals are so easy to nullify. But listen, I'm asking them to play open. Against this opposition, I was happy to be open. I was happy to be expansive, and they'd done us 4 or 5 on transition where they could have scored.
Charlie Kelman took his 3rd goal of the season so well.
Yeah, excellent. When he gets in them positions, I did tell you after probably 2 or 3 days of watching him in training, he's up there with the best finishers that I've worked with. Looks fitter now, looks stronger. Looks like he's buying into the work ethic that we need from our number 9. On a really good all-round performance and a well-deserved man of the match by the supporters.
Paul Smith was persistent for his goal.
Persistent. A menace, electric, gets you off your seat, excites you. Potential to be a really, really top player, and it's too good for this level. When he realises it, and he's starting to realise it, what a player.
This window is still open. Could you strengthen the squad yet?
Maybe, we might do one more. Again, we'll get to Monday, and we'll see.
Is it midfield that you're still looking at?
Maybe.
Okay. So before the visit of Tranmere Rovers, it's the Papa John's Trophy away at Oxford United. How are you going to approach this competition?
We need players that are training really well every single day, that deserve to be on the pitch, but at the moment we can't get them on the pitch. They will get an opportunity to go away at a good stadium against a good League One opposition and perform well.
Any injuries picked up today?
No, just the Adam Thompson's got a little bit of tendinitis, but I wanted him on the bench because we know that we might have needed him. And then the tight calf for Theo and George Moncur, so they'll be rested in a week. They won't be risked.
Well, it should be okay for Tranmere?
It should be okay, yeah.
Should be a very different game.
It'll be a very different game. I mean, I've not watched Tranmere yet. I've obviously got an image in my head of how they played last year. A lot of the same players, same managers, so we'll get to watch them this week, and then obviously we'll work out a plan how we attack that game.
And finally, over 6,000 here at Brisbane Road.
Again, atmosphere is good, but I have to say it was an entertaining game. I don't think there's a supporter that can go home and begrudge how exciting at times for them as well. But again, I get a good feeling about the ground. As I said to Luke yesterday, every time we come here, that's 3 wins on the bounce at home. A good home record last year, apart from a couple of games where I played with the team a little bit. But yeah, really good feel about the club.
Why not? Top of the table.
Yeah.
Well done, Richie.
Right, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Cheers.